Happy Sunday, guys. What's up? Welcome in to another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. And welcome to the month of June. May, well, went out the same way the whole month went. I'll explain more here in just 1 second because my goodness gracious. The Blue Jays had an 8-5 lead going into the ninth. They even had an 8-5 lead with 2 outs in the top of the ninth inning, and a 2-run home run kills the run line bet for us, so we lose a unit there. The Tigers and the Mets. The Tigers almost got no hit by Michael Wacha as the Royals continue to be the number one bugaboo for Tyreek Skubal. He can't beat the Royals. 1-0 loss. Mets with the win easy over the Rockies. More on them here in just 1 second. But we were lucky because Karl Anthony Towns and OG both get there, and we go 2-2 on the day, down 0.1 units. Now, the month is over, so I did a little calculation. If you take the Pacers plus 135, plus 125, and the Pacers to win their series, and then you subtract the fact that we got the 5.5 games wrong for the Thunder. We took Thunder Timberwolves over 5.5 games. That was wrong. If you put those in, it's kind of crazy. We actually wound up 18.3 units on bets we cashed and down 18.3 units on bets we missed. The month was completely flat. Flat month. How? I don't know how that happened. The cat is in here, by the way, so we could have another marshmallow sighting. I've been leaving him in here, but he's being kind of crazy, so he has that look in his eye that you may see him behind me, or I don't know. You may wind up seeing something kind of crazy going on for the cat. Sorry, my water bottle was in the shot as well. It's Sunday. It's June. It's the summer. So, a couple of highlights. May, totally flat. We're still up nearly 12 units for the year. So went into the month like that. We came out of the month the same. It's a lot of bets for no action. Kind of annoying, but is what it is. NBA player props is now 56-30. We're up 9.45 units on that. We only have the NBA Finals left, and the NBA Finals begin on Thursday. The baseball record is starting to take a bit of a beating. We're now 21-16. It's still up and still profitable. 1.89 units. We are up for Major League Baseball, but this is the scary part because we're about to get into a part of the season where there's not much else to bet besides baseball. And if you guys remember what happened last July, oh my. The whole year went down in flames in July with me betting baseball. Now, full disclosure, I am going to be out of Vegas for the entire month of July, just like last year when I was in New Hampshire. I'm going to be in New Hampshire again for the entire month of July. So, and really longer than that because I'm going to be in New Hampshire for July, and then we're going to Scotland for a week in August. I'm coming back to Vegas on the 10th. Yes, there will be another stoppage of the Daily Juice before we get to football season, but after that, we're clear sailing all the way to Christmas. But just a heads up on that. So, yeah, buckle up. We got to get a nice pad. We need a nice solid cushion before we head to July when it comes to the overall record for the Daily Juice podcast. So before we get into the picks for today here on a Sunday, and we have a chance to have a winning week, winning day today, winning week, but we ended the month. So kind of a restart. It's a Sunday. I take Sunday as the last day of the week. Monday is the first day of the week. So we start a new week tomorrow, but we can have a winning week here if we wind up profitable on June 1st, Sunday, June 1st. Have you guys gone and downloaded the BettingPros app yet? You should do that. Free BettingPros apps available for the iOS and Android systems. With Sportsbook Sync, you can automatically track your bets across all major sportsbooks in one spot. Easily monitor your bet performance by sport and bet type, including game picks, props, and parlays. Create custom betting systems to find winning trends and profitable opportunities. And you can get a 7-day trial, like we've talked a lot about, 7-day trial for BettingPros Premium. using the code JUICE when you download the BettingPros app to get that 7-day free trial. There, you guys can go and check out the very cool thing of BettingPros betting systems. It's a tool designed to help you find more winning strategies to make smarter bets. You can customize your betting system by sport, by bet type, and time frame to find the best opportunities using real-time data and expert analysis. Download the BettingPros app or go to bettingpros.com/systems to elevate your betting strategy, and go and check out BettingPros Premium with that 7-day free trial. Promo code JUICE in the upgrade. When you hit the upgrade button, you get a 7-day free trial for BettingPros Premium, prop bet cheat sheet, prop bet analyzer, and all the good stuff. You guys can go ahead and jump in on that. Okay, for today, it's Garrett Crochet Day. Red Sox are going to lose today because they lose every game that Garrett Crochet pitches. It's ridiculous. The guy is absolutely snake-bitten. It's not just him, too. I mean, Garrett Crochet with the White Sox, with the Tigers, rather, was the same deal. No, with the White Sox, right? Yeah, with the White Sox was the same deal. Couldn't get a win to save his life. Just pitches great. He's one of the best pitchers in the American League, but he gets no run support and the team can't win. The Red Sox, now, they have lost 6 of 7. They are reeling. Lost 5-0 yesterday to the Braves. Red Sox have scored 1, 1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 0. Yikes. The total for this game between the Braves and the Red Sox is 8.5. Now, we're a little concerned about Bryce Elder, not going to lie. Red Sox could score some runs on him, but the final scores for him have been 5-4, 3-2, 4-3, 6-3, and 5-1. So with the total being 8.5, that's only 2 of those 5 games that have gone over that 8.5 number. He's been pretty good. He's given up 1 earned run, 3, 2, 3, and 1 earned run. Team has won 3 of 5, but they have lost back-to-back starts with Bryce Elder, a 5-4 loss to Washington and a 3-2 loss to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Garrett Crochet, I mean, look, the guy's tremendous. 2-1, 2-1, 1. He's gone 5, 7, 7, 5, and 6 2/3. 3-2 loss, 5-1 loss, 4-2 loss, a 10-1 win, and a 5-4 loss. Red Sox have lost 4 of the last 5 starts by Garrett Crochet. Best bet is just the under. Red Sox aren't scoring. I don't think the Braves will score a lot against Garrett Crochet. He's 4-4 with a 2.04 ERA on the road. He has a better ERA, Crochet does, than at home. 1.76 ERA. He is 4-1 in 41 innings worth of work. Just 8 earned runs given up, an opposing batting average of 179. But I don't trust the Red Sox offense. Sorry. Best bet's the under. Under 8.5. Braves and the Red Sox for 1.22 units and minus 122. I can't quit the 2-leg moneyline parlay. I probably should, but Andrew Heaney is going for the Pirates. Andrew Heaney on the road is 1-2 with a 3.67 ERA, opposing batting average of 204, 11 earned runs in 27 innings worth of work, but the team has lost 5 of 6 starts by Andrew Heaney, including road losses at Arizona, at Philadelphia. He lost at home he beat this in the last home game. He won 3-1 over the Reds, but lost 3-2 to the Braves, lost 4-0 to the Padres, lost 9-0 to the Cubs. 5-0 win yesterday for the Pirates, blanking the Padres, who are 19-10. Padres in this series, this is the rubber match. They won 3-2 and 5-0. They've only scored 3 runs in 2 games up against the Pirates. I do expect the offense to show up here for San Diego. Randy Vasquez to the mound for the Padres. He is 3-4 with a 3.58 ERA. At home, though, 2.57 ERA. He's 1-1. Opposing batting average of 250, just 3 home runs and 8 earned runs in 28 innings worth of work for Randy Vasquez. And the team has won 4 of the last 5 starts by Randy Vasquez. The only loss was a 14-0 loss at Toronto, in which he got yanked after 4 2/3. Giving up 2 earned runs, but the bullpen came in and got tattooed. So he's pitched pretty well. 3 earned runs, 1 earned run, 2 earned runs, 1 earned run in the wins for the Padres. Padres money line, and then you know what we're doing. We're just going straight to the Mets and, just going ahead. And you can take the Mets. If you want to take the Mets on the run line here today, I don't hate that play, but it's just too expensive, I think, to seriously consider it. The Mets should win and should win relatively easily here against the Rockies on Sunday, but it's minus 184 on the run line. Like, minus 420? It's minus 420 on the money line for this. It's just like, come on. 4-2-8-2 the wins here. Soto hit a home run yesterday, snapped a 17-game drought without a home run. Carson Palmquist is going here for the Rockies, who has lost all three of his starts so far this year, 8-0, 9-5, and 3-1. He's given up 2, 6, and 5 earned runs in those starts, and he's going to be facing up against Clay Holmes, who's pitched pretty well here for the Mets at home with a 3.41 ERA, a 2-1 record, opposing batting average of 219 in 29 innings worth of work, just 11 earned runs. The team has won 3 of his last 5 starts, losing to the Pirates and the Red Sox, snapping a pretty impressive run between the 2nd of April and the 14th of May. The Mets won every game started by Clay Holmes. They won his last start 2-1 against the White Sox. So Mets money line parlayed with the Padres money line is a plus 110 parlay. As I said, I just can't quit these 2-leg money line parlays. Plus 110 here. Mets fading the Rockies and the Padres fading the Pirates. Finally, we go to the W. Seattle hosting the Vegas Aces. Seattle just beat Vegas by 20 when these teams played 2 games ago, 102-82. Vegas turned around and beat LA 96-81, and A'ja Wilson was asked during the game about the intensity and how the team was playing, and she basically said that they got ripped by their head coach by Becky Hammon for basically 2 straight days, and they were tired of it. Now they're going back to Seattle, the place that they got destroyed. On the flip side, Seattle beat up on Vegas, won by 20. And then they went and lost to Minnesota on the road, 82-77. They covered. To then turn around and come home as 5-point favorites to Atlanta. They were up by 15 points in that game, and they blew the lead, and they blew the game. They lost by 7 as 5-point favorites to Atlanta at home. That is not good. Vegas is a small favorite at minus 1.5. I think Vegas is going in there for revenge. I think you're going to see the MVP step up and have a big game. I like A'ja Wilson to come out and really be the number 1 option here for Vegas. And Vegas gets revenge. I'm going to lay the 1.5. Vegas goes to Climate Pledge Arena after losing by 20 there last week, and they come away with the win here. I'll lay it minus 1.5 for Vegas on the road. They were 5-point favorites in the first matchup, and they lost by 20. Now they're 1.5-point favorites, maybe a bit of an overcorrection there by the books. I like Vegas to go up there and get a W. So, bets for today. Red Sox Braves under 8.5 at minus 122. Padres Mets moneyline parlay at plus 110 for 1 unit. And the Aces in the W minus 1.5 on the road at Seattle for 1.1 units. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.